Straight from the mud, out of my hole, yeah. Straight from the mud, out of my hole, yeah. Straight from the mud, out of my hole, yeah. Straight from the mud, out of my hole, yeah. If life was a race, only first, ain't no second and last day, yeah. Counting hundreds, my fingers turn blue on they head with a bad day, yeah.
What's good? This is Cujo. I'm about to do a personal suite with High Thoughts TV. Cujo, I got that name from the movie Cujo, because I'm a beast in this rap game right now. I'm from upstate New York, Niagara Falls, Buffalo area. Moved to Texas last year and then started my music. Yeah, I was living in like the projects, I guess you could say. 9th and Prophet, Highland. It was basically like witnessed a lot of drug dealing and stuff. Shootings, deaths. That's basically how it was. I don't know, I just played football, wrestle. I only got like 4 friends there that I really still rock with. 2 of them is my cousins, but they like my best friends, and then the other 2 is just friends that I brought in closer. 50 Cent. And then when I was in high school, I started hearing a Boogie, and then after that, when I came out here, I started hearing Roddy, Ricch and stuff. So Roddy, Ricch and Lil Baby, them the other 2. I got my name out here a lot. Way better. Way bigger than the Falls. I mean, I made some connections out here. Rollo, he's super rich. And then SouthSide Hoodlum out here. I linked up with him. That's about it out here. It's different. I mean, people out here got a different style than what I'm used to. They don't got like the New York style. So I feel like me bringing New York style to Texas, that's going to make me get my fan base out here better. I got way more connections this year. This COVID helped me get a lot more connections. My fan base grew bigger. I've been making a lot more music. I got an album dropping 2020, the end of this year. I can't give a date yet. I got merch dropping soon. 3 days at 5K already. I just been pushing it. I got my producer helping me push it. I got Menace helping me push it. He signed to Def Jam. Got my blog post out there. Stretch from Buffalo, New York. He owner of Hip Hop Weekly magazine. He got me on MTV Jams and BET, and then possibly a label meet next week. I met him online, but Trill Deal Digital. He live in Texas. Timix, and then 666. Them the only producers I really mess with heavy. Yeah, I drop my visuals first, see how they do, and then I'm gonna drop my song soon, probably like next week. And then, but I basically try to build a momentum before I drop my visuals. And then, like, my last visual I dropped only got like 700 views because they ain't have no momentum. This one I dropped it first night. It was at like 3.2K. I got better ones coming soon, though. Them was ones that I shot from beginning of the year, January. When I went to the A Boogie concert, he was like, I think he said something like, I'm 21 and I'm making it big, so if you believe in yourself, you could do it. So I ain't never think that I'll get to where I'm at right now, because I ain't believe in myself. But once I started believing in myself, I just took off. Basically, I don't really go off people's opinions. I go based off like how I feel the song is doing. I get my producer's opinion. They tell me how they think it's sounding, what it could be changed. And then basically after that, if I feel like it's a hit, I'm gonna drop it. I'm just the type of person, I don't care what anybody else think about me. I'm gonna drop what I gotta drop. I mean, I was trying to steer clear of it, so I didn't get involved in it, but I was never in the, like, me personally, I never ran the streets. I was known around the streets. I was, like, hanging out with people that's in the streets, but me personally, I was never running the streets, never sold drugs a day in my life, none of that. I mean, Rollo, that's probably the only one in Texas. Other than that, the only person I'm really trying to get featured with right now is Baby. Lil Baby and Roddy Ricch. Kid Leroy, too. Online, I started watching Smart Rapper. I mean, it ain't really helped me a lot, but it made me open up my eyes and look up stuff more. I watch Logic a lot. He dropped some gems. Other than that, it's basically like all my boys that just motivate me to do better. Like, they just tell me if I believe in God and just keep pushing, I'll make it. On my own. That one I just dropped on my own. And if they want to feel some pain, straight from my heart, Loso World. I wrote that about my brother that just passed away 2 months ago. He passed away. I got the call, had to go back home. I actually made that song the day I found out. And then I dropped it a week later. I'm not gonna lie, that was just a quick strike. But when I was just putting it together, and then I came up with the name, I just was going through the songs, and then I seen like all these songs would come together and make a letter from my heart. So I dropped that album. And then from there, I seen myself improve greatly. A little bit of writing. I haven't wrote, honestly, my past 10 songs I recorded. The past album that I've been writing, I haven't wrote anything. I just been going in the studio, hear a beat, and I'm feeling it. So I just start freestyling, ad-libs, just like that. I used to go off type beats and try to like rap it how another artist would, like a Boogie type beats, Lil Baby type beats. But then I had my producer start just making me custom beats, just telling them like, I mean, you can make it kind of how they would rap on it, but put your own flavor into it. And then he would just send them to me, and I just go off of it. I just be in the zone. Some more music, possibly some more visuals. Me and my team right now, we getting our music in films and TV right now. Working on just that, trying to reach out to bigger people in the industry. I mean, I'm trying to get a big collab right now. So if that works out, then I'm trying to get it with Cowboy. So if that works out, then that'd be perfect. Be the greatest at what I can be. That's my long term, just be great. Be financially stable. Not rich, I want to be wealthy. 2021, I hope to get on the billboards, sell out Madison Square Garden, take a trip to overseas and go sell something out over there. All my bros play a part in my team. I got Jovan, we call him Jovi. He does like he helped me with my clothing. And then Gabe, that's my cousin. He's basically like my hype man, I guess you could say. Beer, he's another artist. My hype man, he basically runs with me everywhere I go. Chris, that's just like my bro, helps me, gives his input. I mean, I don't really got a manager yet, but my wife's going to school for management. So I basically manage myself right now. It depends. If I could blow up independently and get to the bag on my own, and I won't need a label, I prefer to stay independent, keep my masters. Because I listen to Tory Lanez a lot, and I see how he talks about like the label stuff, the way they do you. I mean, but then again, labels will help you out. They could turn you into nothing into something. So at the end of the day, if a label could do something better for me than I could do myself, I'd go with a label. I just won't get ripped off.
Since you brought him up, I gotta ask, do you think he did it or he didn't do it? Tory Lanez.
I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. Nah. Because he didn't get charged with shooting her. He just got charged with gun charges. In California, you can't carry a gun, but if he would have shot her, then he would have get charged with shooting her. So I don't think he did it. Find me on YouTube, official Cujo, Cujo. Instagram, Twitter, official Cujo. Be tuned for an album this year. Still the same. That's what my album's called. It's basically showing that I'm still the same. I ain't never gonna fold, no matter what.